The Scream franchise has haunted our nightmares and redefined horror cinema with its clever self-awareness and spine-chilling kills. But which film emerges as the ultimate Scream? Buckle up as we revisit the entire series, ranking the Scream movies from the least impressive to the absolute pinnacle, diving into why each one lands where it does. If you're new to the slasher genre or just love debating classics, stick around. This meta-slasher saga has more twists than you think. Scream 3, 2000. Oh boy, this one's like the quirky cousin at the family reunion. Not everyone's favorite, but it has a quirky charm that keeps you engaged despite its flaws. As the outlier in the Scream lineup, the third installment still holds some appeal, especially with its Hollywood backdrop, a choice forced by studio decisions following the tragic Columbine events, which cleverly ties into the movie-obsessed theme of the series. Sure, the killer's reveal and the ghostly mom subplot feel a bit offbeat and confusing, and those surprise appearances from Jay and Silent Bob don't quite elevate the story. Yet, it shines in delivering more time with beloved heroes like Sidney Prescott, Gale Weathers, and Dewey Riley, played by Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette. And even if the plot stumbles, it thoughtfully links back to the previous films, giving fans a sense of closure and importance. For beginners dipping into the series, think of it as a behind-the-scenes peek at a horror set gone wild. It's not perfect, but it's part of the bigger picture that makes the franchise so enduring. Scream 2, 1997. But here's where it gets controversial. Many fans swear by this sequel, yet it's nestled here on our list, proving just how tough it is to top the originals in a powerhouse series like this. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad movie at all. It's a testament to the franchise's strength that a film this solid sits so low. Released mere months after the first, it's astonishing how polished it feels. Take that nail-biting scene where Sidney and her roommate Hallie, Elise Neal, must step over what looks like an unconscious Ghostface killer. It's pure suspense mastery. And the way it plays with audience expectations from the original? Absolutely delightful. If you're wondering what makes slasher films tick, this one breaks down tropes while delivering scares, making it a great entry point for newcomers who want horror with brains. Sponsored content, Scream 4, 2011. The Scream series was ahead of its time, pioneering the requel concept, blending nostalgia with fresh blood long before it became a trend. They nailed the integration of veteran characters with newcomers, creating a seamless bridge. Sure, a shaky start, and that oddly bright soap opera-style lighting that clashes with typical horror vibes are notable drawbacks. And this is the part most people miss. I firmly believe it peaked before the hospital finale. Sometimes, a bleak ending adds depth without forcing a feel-good wrap-up. The franchise could use more grit like that. What do you think? Should horror always end on a high note? It's a point that divides fans, sparking debates about tone and thrillers. For those unfamiliar, a requel mixes reboot and sequel elements, like revisiting old friends in a new story, which keeps the scares evolving. Scream VIX 2023. The newest chapter boasts what might be the strongest opening half of any sequel, packed with innovative concepts that mostly pay off spectacularly. Ghostface here is downright vicious, unleashing some of the franchise's most savage takedowns that leave you cringing. While the plot does tangle into convolution and Montreal's stand-in for New York City feels half-baked, it compensates with thrilling surprises and twists galore. Plus, the characters are irresistibly appealing, and the comeback of Kirby, Hayden Panettiere, is a huge win for me. Imagine the Ghostface mask paired with modern urban chaos. It's a reminder of how the series adapts to contemporary fears, like the anonymity of city life, making it relatable for today's audiences. Scream 2022, marking the first Scream without Wes Craven at the helm, along with the sixth, directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. This one captures all the essence that makes the series legendary. Its killer start features some of the most agonizing stabbings you'll see, causing real physical reactions during those brutal scenes. Even with a somewhat underwhelming lead in Sam, Melissa Barrera, the supporting cast shines. Think the hilarious and clever Meeks twins, Jasmine Savoy Brown and Mason Gooding, and the scheming Richie, Jack Quaid. And let's not forget Tara, Jenna Ortega, who steps up as a co-protagonist with Sydney-level empowerment and grit. The script by James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick handles the legacy elements flawlessly, though it could have ramped up the death toll even higher. Following the sixth, this feels like a triumphant step forward, showing the series' resilience. For horror novices, it's a masterclass in self-referential scares, like watching a movie that knows you're watching it. Scream 1996, is this outcome shocking? Probably not. There's no contest for the top spot, and rightfully so, as it utterly transformed the horror landscape. No sequel, no matter how excellent, can eclipse the groundbreaking original. Randy Meeks' Jamie Kennedy embodies the quintessential horror enthusiast, delivering monologues that are etched in slasher lore. The film's dissection of horror tropes culminates in one of cinema's greatest plot twists, with a finale that's nothing short of explosive. If you're new to the meta-horror world, picture it as a film that pulls back the curtain on scary movies themselves, questioning why we love the frights. It's why the genre has never been the same. So, what's your take on this ranking? Does Scream 2 deserve a higher place? Or should the series embrace darker endings more often? Share your thoughts and favorite entries in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree, and maybe even debate a controversial pick like relegating the original to anything but number 1. And while we're at it, what's your go-to scary movie beyond Scream? Let the discussions begin.